Hey guys, it's Heather the Crochet Witch. How are you guys doing? So this is the 4th update for the movie Marquee challenge that I'm doing with Sandy with Crochet A Canada for the month of July. It's a year-long thing that I'm doing with Sandy if you have never joined us before, but this is the 4th update for the month of July since we do an update every week. Also, if you're new, let me explain very quickly, because most of you guys are not new to the scene right now. Basically, Sandy and I are switching off each month. This month was Sandy's month, just so you know. And we're switching off, though, and we are picking from a pot of predetermined movies that we've picked at the beginning of the year. Sandy has a hat full of papers, and I have my witch's cauldron full of papers. And actually, I'm down to 3 here. I think Sandy threw in a couple extra ones just for fun. But I really liked the ones that I put in there. So I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm just going to do my last 3 as we go. But hope you guys don't mind that. I think you may be surprised with the ones that are in there. Anyway, maybe. Anyway, we pick the movie. We show you the movie poster. We make a project based on the color scheme of the movie poster. And linked below, conveniently for you, and for us, I suppose, are our Facebook groups, and we ask you to join along in the fun and make a project also based off of the colors of the project. If you don't like the movie, if you don't, if the colors don't sit well with you, mesh with you, if you don't have the yarn to match it, you could pick a different movie if you like, and still play along. Just let us know what movie that you used, and that's totally cool too. But without further ado, this month was Full Metal Jacket, and that was Sandy's movie. And I'm going to show you the movie poster right here that we had to work with. So you see it's like a lot of camo greens, camo like the yellowy green khaki kind of colors. There's browns in there. There was silvers. There's definitely white, black. Had a pretty decent array of color, right, to play with. And so I don't have any of them in here, but I used an old Karen cake in the color, it's in my last 3 videos. Poached pear, I think is what it's called, something pear. But it's, to me, a really good, like, camo color. I originally had it because, to me, it is a really good, like, 60s vintage, like, mod green color. It's got a bunch of, like, yellows and golds and greens in it. And I paired that with a brown from Joann's. That I had left over from my hopper blanket when I did the hopper cabin blanket from last year. I ended up using, I started with a scrap skein. I put a full skein into it, and I used another part of a skein. So basically 2 skeins worth, except I finished a skein, used a skein, and started another skein. Basically around 2 skeins worth of the brown. And then what I decided to do was find a pattern that I thought looked a little vintagey looking. And I ended up deciding on what ended up being the brick pattern, or the brick stitch. And I made the blanket a little bit bigger than I meant to make it because, you know, I am making blankets, of course. If you have been around the channel any amount of time, you know that I'm making blankets. And I will show it to you. And what I also did since I was gifted some white acrylic because I had basically ran out, except for some really old Red Heart that I remembered last minute that I had. So I did decide to use some of that. Thank you very much again. For a border, just a simple border. I was going to do something more extravagant, but I am running out of time and I really wanted to get this finished and have an extra day or so to work on something else, anything else. Because this pattern ended up being a little more, not like in-depth hard, just because it's a lot of single crochets, just more time consuming than I was prepared to do. I was trying to make the summer months a little less time consuming because of like my work picking up and just a lot of stuff going on, you know. And I was trying to make the blanket smaller, but like every time I say that, don't I end up with a bigger blanket? It's not humongous. Here, let me show it to you like in half. So like in half, not humongous, like I said, and fold it out all the way. If I do the long ways of the blanket would be not even quite my wingspan. So it's not a humongous blanket. It is like an oversized lap blanket. So maybe it's a little big for a baby blanket, but not much. I mean, it's not bad. Hopefully I remember to take a picture and put the picture in maybe right here for you. What was that? Oh, I had framed some Fozzie pictures if you are on my personal Facebook. And that's my extra box. It's a box with an extra frame in it. But I bet my microphone picked that up and I bet it sounded like... Anyway, sorry. That scared me. I don't even know how that moved. Anyway, sorry. But yeah, so, and then like I said, it's just a really simple border. It's 2 rows of half double crochet. I was going to do something better. But everything was it was just too much time consuming to get. I just wanted to get done with it and, be able to get the video out. I know that you guys like me to be done like with an extra day in the month so that you have a little bit of time to prepare, so that like if you want me to draw my video with an extra day left in the month, I mean, so you have a little bit more time to prepare, which I'm more than happy to do. And I'm always trying to get my stuff done anyway, like a little bit early. So, but anyway, yeah, I really like the way that this, I think I had mentioned before, I know it's not really mosaic, but it almost like makes me feel like I was trying to do some mosaic work just because of these drop triple crochets. And with the background like blending, because that's the Karen cake. The whole background is the Karen cake with the brown in between of the Joann's yarn. So I don't know. I just think it's like made it very cool looking. And hopefully I remember to put that picture in so you guys can see it. I really, really like it. I'm really happy with it. Do like it a lot. And yeah, I was glad that I got it finished. I was a little bit worried, like I said, because when I picked it, I wasn't considering the fact that it was mostly all single crochets, like everything underneath. Okay, the browns there's 2 rows to each stripe of brown, single crochets and double crochets. All of the Karen cake color are single crochets with an occasional chain 1 thrown in. Basically, wherever there's a triple crochet of brown, there's a chain 1. Otherwise, it's all single crochet. And there are 4 rows in each block of single crochet like that. So it's a lot of single crochet, let me tell you, when you're not really planning to do that. Planning to do a nice quick project and then pick the most time-consuming thing ever. Not that smart, Heather. Not that smart. But it's done. Yay. So we're going to reach into my little cauldron here. I love this cauldron, by the way. I know that the ring light is going to be on it, but I love this. I think it was last year's Walmart or the year before, because Damon got this for me on clearance at Walmart. It was last year when they had the big shipping issues and like they didn't get half of their Halloween stuff in until like December. He came out with it one day when he ran into the store for something really quick, and I was waiting outside for him. I was waiting outside keeping the car warm, in fact, because we were on our way home or something. And he comes out and he's like, I got you a little something too. And he's like, I'm pretty sure you'll like it. And he like pulls it out. And I was like, how did you find Halloween right now? Anyway, I like telling that story just because like it's exciting to me to find Halloween at like December or January or whatever. And it was a really sweet gesture, you know, that Damon saw that and thought of me. And anyway, just really nice of him. Anyway, as you can see, there's a few slips left in here. So hopefully my rings aren't going to clink around too bad. As of course they are. I was just hoping, wishful thinking. But let us see what movie is going to be August's movie. This is my birthday month, so let's make this good. It's my movies. They better all be good. Like for me, I mean, like they better be something I like. All right. I mixed with that hand because like my one big Anubis ring like always clinks. All right. Let's see, who is the winner? I don't think I have any left with Stranger Things actors in them, by the way, so. Dude, where's my car? So that's the movie for the month. It's a pretty old movie at this point. I think this was like the first movie I owned on DVD. It's a pretty old movie. It's like stars Ashton Kutcher when he was really young. Let me put the picture up right here. But I was highly entertained by this movie growing up, and well, young adult growing up. Not like I wasn't like a little kid or anything, but dude, where's my car? We quote this all the time. Like, if you guys have seen it, if you know kind of deal. Oh my gosh. I love this movie so much. Like, if you haven't seen it, I'm just going to sound crazy to you, I'm sure. But like the parts where they're in like the drive-thru and there's like, and then he's like ordering and then and no and then you take it and you wrap it up and you put it in a brown paper bag because that's it. There is no and then. Dude, you have a tattoo. What's yours say? Sweet. I'm done. This movie cracks me up. Anyway, hopefully you guys like it too. I don't know if it's like streaming anywhere, because like I definitely have the DVD, but that is your movie. And I know that there's some good colors in this. I know there is, you guys. There must be. I don't have it in front of me, but I know there are blues. I know there's like a golden yellow and an orange, I think, if I remember right. Pretty sure there's some browns. That's all I can think of off the top of my head. You guys are looking at it. I'm not, but there's like some aqua. Ooh, I think I know what yarn I'm going to... Okay, I think I know at least one of the yarns I'm going to use, but we'll see. We'll see if if I'm remembering the movie poster right. All right, so hopefully you will want to join along. Let me know if you guys have seen this movie. Let me know if you guys liked it. You won't hurt my feelings if this movie has annoyed you. I'm sure it's annoyed countless people, but it was my young adult life. Like, I really, really liked this movie, so I had to include it. So, all right. I will end on this note, but I will talk to you guys very soon. And as always, you know I love you. Bye, guys.